We will get into our men's pregame show, and we will also sift through, and we will get back to the women's game, and the Wireless World pregame and postgame show kind of meld together here. The Dordt Defender men out on the floor warming up for their contest and taking on a Morningside team. We've seen a lot of Morningside over the last month or so. The Morningside Mustangs come into today's contest with a 22-7 overall mark, 14-6 in the conference. Dordt is 27-2 and 18-2. Morningside is outscoring teams 88-77. They're out shooting teams 52 to 49% from the floor. Three-point field goal shooting. Dordt has Morningside a 40-35 advantage. Rebounds 32-32, dead even. Turnovers, Morningside take care of the ball well. They've got 9 turnovers per game while forcing 12. The Mustangs got here with a 91-74 win over Dakota Wesleyan. Their losses this year are to Briar Cliff 82-79 to start the year. Lost to Northwestern by 20, 97-77. Lost to Doane. They had a period of time where they weren't playing very well. 64-57. Midland beat them 84-81. Dakota Wesleyan got them 99-90, and Dordt beat them 87-82 here at the DeWitt just about 10 days ago. Joey Scoff leads the team with 22.7 points per game. Aiden Vanderloo is averaging 12.4 points per contest. Daniel Brocale is at 12.2 points per game. The Defender men are 27-2 overall, 18-2 in the conference. Their losses this year are to Concordia 99-72 and Morningside 88-74. They're out rebounding teams 35-33, out shooting teams from the floor 53 to 45%, and from the three-point line, advantage Defenders 39-33. They don't turn it over much either. The Defenders with 9 turnovers a game and opponents 14. The Defenders got here with a win over Mount Marty on Wednesday, 76-59. Lucas Lorenzen leads the team with a 22.2 points per game average to go with 5.6 rebounds. Bryce Kopic is at 14.8 points per game and 3.6 rebounds. Connor Milliken 10.9 points a game. Jake Hargan 7.9 points per game to go with 3.6 rebounds. He also makes 64% of his field goals. Luke Rankin is at 9 points per game and 8.3 assists. And Ben Fairclough 7.2 points per game with 5.6 rebounds per contest. Morningside beat Dakota Wesleyan in Sioux City on Wednesday, 91-74. Aiden Vanderloo goes for a season-high 31 points. Daniel Brocale, 17 points. Justin City, 15, and Brendan Buckley, 11. The Defenders shook a very pesky Mount Marty team, 76-59. Lucas Lorenzen, 24 points and 9 rebounds. Luke Rankin, 14.7 assists. Ben Fairclough, 10 points and 9 rebounds. Morningside leads the series since 2003, 31-19. Two teams split their games this year. Morningside won in Sioux City, 88-74 on January 29. Dordt won in Sioux Center on February 19, 87-82. The other half of this bracket features Northwestern at Concordia today, and currently it is Concordia leading that contest at halftime, 37-28. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with a look at starting lineups and in all likelihood a visit from Coach Bill Harmson. Dordt women's basketball team getting a win earlier today over Hastings to advance on in tournament play, 80-73, the final score in that women's game. Let's take a 2-minute break and we'll be back with more on the Wireless World pregame show right after this 2-minute timeout.
This is the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Dome. In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes. It's for the entire community, whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Homegrown. Community. Family.
Innovators.
Growth.
Faith.
Legacy.
We are dedicated to egg.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
We are set for basketball. Dordt in their home whites. Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym on the campus of Dordt University.
And Faber's going to come out there with the rebound. He'll clear it ahead to Woudstra. Woudstra to Benzoin.
No-look pass. Lorenzen slammed up. Beckman three. Bang, bang, bang.
For the Dordt College defenders, they're 30-4 this season. That is a school record, 30 wins.
Basic in the near wing, out on top of Jerry Bohr. Lobs it to Kevin Veenstra.
In traffic, gets it to go, and he is fouled. They get it to Bendong. Bendong puts it up. Tough shot, got it to go.
0, it's a round.
And for the first time in program history, Dordt is your NAIA national champions.
Underneath, Hargens over the basket. Dordt wins. The defenders win. The Dordt defenders, Morningside Mustangs, going through their pregame warm-ups. Morningside has left the floor. The defenders still out shooting. Have not seen Coach Bill Harmson at this point. We will tread water and tell you about the starting lineups for today's contest. First of all, for the Mustangs, they will start 0. Daniel Brocale, a 6'4 junior from Papillion, Nebraska, averaging 12.2 points a game. Number 3 is Justin City, a 6'3 senior from Omaha, Nebraska, averaging 10.7 points per outing. Number 4 will be Brendan Buckley, a 6'4 senior from Omaha, Nebraska, averaging 10.7 points per game. Joey Scoff is a 6'3 senior from Omaha, Nebraska, averaging 22.7 points an outing. And number 22 is Aiden Vanderloo, a 6'1 senior from Sioux City, Iowa, averaging 12.4 points per game. Critical reserves for Morningside, Caleb Dreckman, 8.3 points per game. He's a 6'7 junior from Lamar's. And Alex Wilcoxon, a 6'1 freshman from Maryville, Missouri, averages 6.5 points a game. For the defender men, Luke Rankin is number 0. He's a 5'10 senior from Grimes, averaging 9 points a game. Connor Milliken is a 6-foot sophomore from Springfield, Nebraska. He is one of 3 players in double figures for the defenders, averaging 10.9 points an outing. Bryce Kopic is a 5'11 senior from Hayward and averaging 14.8 points a game. Lucas Lorenzen wears number 3. He is a 6'4 junior from Milford, Iowa, averaging 22.2 points a game. And Ben Fairclough wears number 35. He's a 6'8 senior from Perth, Australia, averaging 7.2 points per contest and a couple of blocked shots a game. Jake Proctor off of the bench, 6'3 sophomore from Heston, Kansas, averages 6. Jake Hargan, 6'3 sophomore from Greenville, Iowa, averages 7.9. Xavier Van Beek and Tyler Prins, a pair of seniors from Sioux Falls Christian, average 2.4 and 1.8 points per game respectively. And Ty Van Essen, a 6'5 junior from Sheldon, averages 5.6 points per game for Coach Brian Van Haften and the Dordt men's basketball team. Let's circle back now to the women's contest. The Dordt Defender women getting a win today, 80-73. They now await the winner of Briarcliff and Dakota Wesleyan, and those two teams, looks like that one's going to battle down to the wire as well. That one's 50-49 with 8 minutes or so remaining in the Corn Palace. Briarcliff has a 1-point lead in that one, and Coach Bill Harmson has slid in beside me. And Coach Harmson, first of all, congratulations. Hard-fought win for your team, and had to battle through. Some things turned against you in the final 2 or 3 minutes. Kind of kept doing what you do and got the ball to the right people, made some free throws, and grew up a little bit again here today.
Boy, the amount of energy and fight that our team showed today, Mike, is something that we haven't really seen for 40 minutes collectively from this group. And we knew that it was going to take that. And so hopefully, hopefully this again is another great learning experience for us. And because, for the last 4 weeks of the season into the GPAC tournament and forward, you can't show up for 3 quarters and expect to have something good happen. And so, you could, when you look at what Hastings did today against us, and for our team to still navigate those defensive challenges, man, I couldn't be prouder of our team and prouder of the way that we fought in this game.
in this game, I talked about the defense. It had this frantic feel to it. And is it about scheming? Is it about keeping your head and having high energy? I mean, when it is a game like that, what are the keys for your team?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what we wanted to be, push the ball with persistence, right? Because you still got to maintain true to who you are, but then you had to be patient when you needed to. But we never were patient tonight, right? That's where that frantic nature comes from. And you look at the turnovers that we had in this game, we had a few that were in the backcourt, but the majority of them took place in the front court because of that frantic mindset. So our minds were going 100 miles an hour, and our bodies might have been going 90, and then it doesn't work that way. And so again, for this inexperienced tournament team that we have right now, for them to be able to persist, they still had 26 points off of our turnovers, Mike. Down there they had 32 points off of our turnovers, and that's their MO. I mean, they're just a tremendous conversion team. But in the half court, I can't wait to go watch the tape to see just how we were in the half court and what we did defensively and with our mindset, how that changed the game. And so I'm really anxious to see what that looks like.
Couple players individually for you in the first half. I think you were 7 of 10 on three-pointers in the first half. Stella Charleston comes in cold, knocks down 3 of them. Willow Bleeker, who had a career high, 24 points against Hastings the first time around, also had 3 of them. It was very critical for you to make some baskets in that first half. Otherwise, I mean, you're down 11-3. Things could have gotten really hard if you don't make some shots.
Yeah, amen. And they did a great job on Macy, and she's our catalyst. And when you sell out and when you have team quickness like they do, that's something you can do. If you don't have team quickness like that, then it's pretty hard to be able to defend the way they did. So we were confident. We played Stella a little bit the other night against Concordia. She took great shots, didn't get them to fall. But today we were pretty confident that she was going to come in and knock some down for us. And what was really fun for me to watch is Stella was looking for it today. And Willow was looking for it today. Willow down there, I think she had 6 threes maybe. Today, she hit those first 3. I thought she passed up a couple opportunities in the second half. But boy, to just continue to persist and continue to fight through some adversity, I couldn't be happier. We got great minutes from Ellie and Desta and Taylor, and Janie was outstanding today. And so just on all around, great effort. And Mike, you know what? We get a great day of rest tomorrow, rest and worship, and we get to go back to practice again on Monday with this young team that I still think we got a little ways to go before we really start peaking.
We have 90 seconds before the men's game begins. How important is it for your team to play again on Tuesday night? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
It's huge. And instead of having, just about 2 weeks off, it would have been just about 2 weeks off. Now this young group gets to stay together. We get to practice together. We get to keep our women on campus. And then we get to continue to build those bonds off the court. When your strength is in your culture and your strength is in those bonds spiritually and socially, then to be able to come out in the court and compete together, it just results in a better product out here. So to keep everybody around, keep them in their routines, man, it's just a huge win.
It'll be a good team that you play on Tuesday night.
Yeah, no matter what. Both of those teams are really good, and I'm just looking forward to maybe playing whatever it means, a more conventional, normal game as opposed to something like this. But, when you're playing those two teams, great coaches, great staffs, great players, man, it's going to be tough.
I will let you go. Congratulations on the win. You were right. Hastings, really good, and they are not built just for this year. They're going to be a handful moving forward, and your team fortunate to come away with a win here today.
Absolutely. We'll take it, and really proud of the effort again, Mike.
Coach Bill Harmson, congratulations, and there he goes. That's Coach Bill Harmson, the Dordt women's basketball coach. I've given you the starting lineups on the Wireless World pregame show. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with opening tip right after this 2-minute timeout.
German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast brought to you by the Van Engelen-Hovet Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency in Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelen-Hovet Agency, Sioux Center Advisors, Mark Hulsoff, Lisa Dykstra, or Kyle Blankers. Today's broadcast brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction, Rob Sioux and owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, and decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa, life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors, knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
We're set for basketball. Opening tap controlled by the Dordt defenders, and the Dordt defenders with it as we put 20 minutes up on the clock. First half of play. Luke Rankin with the basketball. Looks like man-to-man defense applied by the Mustangs. They throw it down into the block. Facing up is Fairclough. Fairclough goes left side Milliken. Milliken gives it up to Lorenzen. Lorenzen with it. Double team. Back over to Bryce. Bryce three. Off the mark. No good. And the rebound is cleared by City. City with the basketball. He gives it up to Joey Scoff. Keeping an eye on that Briarcliff Dakota Wesleyan women's contest being completed at the Corn Palace right now. About 3 minutes left to go in it. We'll give you that winner when we have it. Joey Scoff passes right side City. 10 to shoot for the Mustangs. They throw it down into the block. Brocale back to the basket against Rankin, and they isolate Brocale against Rankin, and Morningside leads 2-0. Three-pointer, top of the key, Lorenzen. Lorenzen off the heel, no good, and the rebound cleared by Vanderloo. Vanderloo gets it away to Scoff. Scoff with it on the wing. Scoff picks up his dribble. They pass it left side back over to Scoff. Scoff into the paint is Buckley. Buckley with it. Buckley goes to Vanderloo. Vanderloo back out front, Scoff. They're looking for the reversal. They throw it into the corner, Brocale. Brocale working against Fairclough. 8 to shoot. Driving in is Vanderloo. Vanderloo down to the block. Cut off. 4 to shoot. Comes back outside. 3 up and good. Three-pointer by Brocale. He's got the hot hand early. 5-0. All 5 points for him. Caught it, kept it high, and knocks down the jumper from the left wing. Lorenzen with it. Morningside 2 for 2 from the floor. Dordt 0 for 2. Kopic picks up the dribble, comes back over to Fairclough. Fairclough at the top of the key. Fairclough looking, gets it back out front. Kopic, top of the key, 3 off the heel, no good, and the rebound is cleared by Morningside. Morningside with it, City. City with it on the right wing. City brings it back to the left-hand side. Goes over to Vanderloo. Vanderloo goes into the corner. This is Buckley. Buckley to Scoff. Scoff with it, 17:40 remaining. Scoff with the 3. Rainbow missed it, no good, and the rebound is cleared by Fairclough. Fairclough with the basketball, gives it up Rankin. Rankin up the floor against City. Rankin hands it back over to Milliken. Milliken with it on the right-hand side, back to Rankin. Rankin hesitates, down to the block, cut off there by Scoff. Out front Milliken, 15 to shoot. Milliken spins into the lane, his short shot missed, no good. The defenders 0 for 4 from the floor so far. Down 5-0 are the defenders. Briarcliff basketball. Vanderloo Vanderloo with it on the left-hand side, picks up the dribble. He's coming off a team high, game high, 31 points on Wednesday. Short shot, no good. Long rebound, finally tipped out, controlled by Milliken. Here comes Dordt and Rankin. Lorenzen, right wing three, good. Lucas Lorenzen with the three-point basket, and the Dordt defenders trail 5-3. City back the other way. City with the lay-in, and he is fouled. Ben Fairclough whistled for the personal foul. It's foul number 1 on him. Team foul number 1 on the defenders as well. And Hastings will go to the free throw line. Morningside will go to the free throw line for the three-point play. Opportunity for Justin City. Well, I beg your pardon if I get the wrong school name or the wrong mascot today. Free throw on the way for City. Three-point play is up and through. We started the day with men's volleyball against the Mount Mercy Mustangs. We follow it up with the Hastings Bronco women. And now we circle back to the Mustang mascot with Morningside. With it, Dordt, Kopic throws it back out to the perimeter, and a foul on the play is going to go on Justin City, I believe. City whistled for the personal, and that's number 1 on Justin City. Ty Van Essen's going to check into the ball game. Ben Fairclough will check out. With 16:25 left to go in the half. Luke Rankin to throw it in. Defenders by 3, down by 5, 8-3. Rankin, jumper, left side, good. Luke Rankin with a 2-point bucket. Dordt trails 8-5. Steal by Van Essen. Van Essen takes it away. The trailer, Lorenzen, transition triple, good. Lucas Lorenzen ties it up 8-8 after the steal by Van Essen. 16 minutes remaining, first half. City with the basketball out front. Now Morningside will probe. They get it inside. Might have been a travel, no call made on the dump down low to Brendan Buckley against Milliken. And Buckley able to finish. Lorenzen with a couple of threes to his credit. Rankin, free throw line jumper, rattles it, no good. Rebound taken away by Morningside and Brendan Buckley. Buckley across the timeline, hands it off to Scoff. Scoff was held in check against Dakota Wesleyan on Wednesday. He had just 6 points in that one. City answers with a left-handed driving layup. Now Kopic back the other way, misses the lay-in. And the Mustangs now on a 4-0 run have the basketball. They throw it out front, Buckley. Buckley, left side Vanderloo, well beyond the three-point arc. Dordt switches on the defense. They get it underneath. Buckley working against Van Essen. And the reverse layup by Buckley is good. He's got 4, and the defenders are forced to use a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Morningside 14, Dordt 8. Let's take a 30-second break. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at outdoorelementsinc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@outdoorelementsinc.com.
Well, while this game is going on, I am keeping an eye on the national championship track and field, waiting on that men's 4x400 meter results. And that one, that'll run in about a half hour or so. Pass goes to Lorenzen. Lorenzen with it, deep 2, good. Lucas Lorenzen with 8. Dordt trails 14-10. Well, Dordt stops the bleeding with a jumper by Lorenzen. He was just inside the three-point arc. Pass comes out front, Buckley. Buckley gives it up to Brocale. Brocale at the top of the key in between the circles. Comes back to City. City driving in against Rankin. Picks up the dribble. Goes back right side, Buckley. Throws it left side, Vanderloo. Vanderloo off the glass, good. Aiden Vanderloo with a 2-point bucket. Dordt trails 16-10. Lorenzen with it on the right wing. Lorenzen trying to get around Scoff, double teamed, and he is fouled on the play. Aiden Vanderloo does not agree with that call. He's whistled for the personal. His first personal foul. Vanderloo read his lips from up here. He said, no way. 3 players reaching in as Lorenzen took it into the lane, and Vanderloo gets rung up for the personal foul. Bryce Kopic to throw it in. Kopic looking. We got Jake Proctor in the game along with Jake Hargens as well for the defenders. That happened at the timeout. Pass right side Proctor. Proctor looking underneath. Hargens. Hargens layup good. Jake Hargens with the 2-point bucket. Dordt trails 16-12. 16-12 Buckley. Buckley against Hargens. Pass comes out front. City. City, right side Dreckman. Caleb Dreckman on the wing, rolls it down low. This is Buckley. Buckley back to the basket, working his way in against Kopic. And they're playing bully ball right now. Buckley with 6 points. And the defenders trail by 6, 18-12. Dort's going to have to figure that out. 3-pointer, top of the key, missed no good by Lorenzen. And the rebound is secured by Morningside. And Morningside now with a chance to build on the 6-point lead. Aiden Vanderloo will drive the lane with the right hand, and he is fouled on the play. Waiting to see who the foul will go against. They're going to give it on the help defense to Ty Vanessen. It's foul number 1 on Vanessen. Free throws on the way for Aiden Vanderloo. He's an 89% free throw shooter. Vanderloo, one of those players that flirts with 50% from the floor, 40% from the three-point line, and 90% on free throws. Will Coxon checks into the ball game. And Vanderloo will shoot another free throw, trying to extend the lead to 8. Defenders have to find a way to rally here. They've been exploited on defense a couple times now, where they've gotten the mismatch and just gone to the post player who was guarded by a guard, and they have cashed in. Vanderloo, in case you're wondering, 89% on free throws, 51% from the floor, and 53% on three-pointers. Kopic with it out front, hounded there by Wilcoxon. Proctor to Hargens. Hargens tries to get the step, doesn't get it. Back to Lorenzen. Lorenzen loses it. And he's got to have somebody come over. With it, Lorenzen, 5 to shoot. Now Kopic, 4. And we've got a foul on the play before the shot. That's going to be team foul number 3 against Morningside. And Bryce Kopic will inbound the basketball. Well, how are things shaping up at the Corn Palace? Looks like Briar Cliff is going to win it, and they have. So it'll be Dordt Briar Cliff in GPAC Championship basketball, a replay of 2 years ago. Won by Briar Cliff that time. In the corner, three-pointer, right side, Ty Vanessen. Vanessen gets a big triple, and the Dordt defenders trail 20-15, and now Morningside turns it over on the other end. Alex Wilcoxon thought he saw something long and threw it away. Coach Trent Miller up off of the bench immediately saying, you had the floor in front of you, just take it up the floor. At least that's what I'm imagining, he said to the freshman reserve guard. Rankin over the basketball, comes back right side, Lorenzen. Lorenzen gives it up, Hargens. Hargens draws the double team. Dordt swings it out front, Lorenzen. Now they go back to Hargens. Hargens short corner, brings the double team, Proctor. Proctor, 3, missed it, no good, and bodies hit the floor. Rebound cleared by Charlie Fletcher. Fletcher, a senior from Omaha, Nebraska. He plays sparingly, but he does get into almost every game. Pass goes left side, Scoff. Scoff in traffic, and he's stripped on the way up by Jake Proctor. Foul goes against Jake Proctor, and that is number 1 on Jake, and that is team foul number 4 on the defenders. So Jake Proctor, the sophomore from Heston, Kansas, picks up the personal. So it'll be Dordt Briar Cliff in women's basketball on Tuesday night for the GPAC Championship. Remains to be seen who will be playing in the men's contest. We'll see if that Concordia Northwestern game has gone final yet. Probably have a little ways to go. Backdoor cut and losing it. No, they get it saved into the corner. 3, left side, Dreckman, good. Busted play, and they get it to go, and that extends the lead back to 8, 23-15. Lorenzen with it on the right elbow. Back to Rankin. Rankin, Hargens. Hargens, short shot in the paint, good. Jake Hargens with 4 points. He had 15 the first time around, or the most recent meeting of these two teams. Scoff against Proctor. Comes back out front. Three-pointer, top of the key, missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by Proctor. Jake with it, hands it off to Rankin. Rankin, Hargens. Hargens in traffic, shot no good. A lot of contact, no call made, and here comes Morningside. Mustang basketball. Dreckman in the paint, on the left wing with it, picks up the dribble. Goes back out front to Fletcher. Fletcher into the corner, Dreckman. Dreckman looking down low, 10 to shoot. This is Fletcher. Fletcher looking back out front, Scoff, 7 to shoot. At the top of the key, working against Proctor. His three blocked, rebound defenders. Fairclaw gets it back over to Rankin. Rankin with the basketball. Credit Proctor with a blocked shot on that three-point attempt by Joey Scoff. Dordt down 6. Reversal. Proctor, 3. In and out, no good. Everything but down. And here comes Morningside, and they'll walk it up the floor. This is going to be a possession-by-possession game if Morningside has their way. They feel like, it appears they feel like they have some matchups they can exploit. Scoff in traffic, throws it off the glass, no good, gets his own tap in. Joey Scoff with his first 2. Dordt leads, trails 25-17. Scoff for 3, wedges it, no good. Rebound, Dreckman. Fletcher, and Fletcher is fouled on the play. Fletcher gets fouled on the putback attempt. And Coach Brian Van Haften upset about that last turnover. He felt like his guard got held. So 2 free throws on the way for Charlie Fletcher. So Fletcher to shoot a pair, trying to put his team up by 10. First one is up and good. He's got another one coming. And at the end of it all, the official shrugs his shoulders and said, are you finished? And I don't think he is yet. Brian Van Haften hot. Second free throw on the way. That one's up and good for Fletcher, and it's a 10-point ball game. 27-17. 27-17. Dordt basketball. Luke Rankin will bring it up. Well, the defenders need to make up some ground. They're down 10, 1 quarter into this contest. Plus side, you've got some time to make it up. Downside, you got to dig out of a double-digit hole. Hargens back to the basket. Kick out. Rankin, top of the key 3, left it short, no good. Rebound Hargens. Hargens off of the glass, good. Jake Hargens with 6. Dordt trails 27-19. With it, City, right side, Vanderloo. Vanderloo into the corner, Dreckman. Dreckman with the basketball. Vanderloo, lob pass over the top. And now Dordt pecking away at it, and they're going to let it play out. Well, yeah, you might be better off calling your own fouls today. Shot by Rankin as City rode him all the way down the floor. You let it play out on one end, you let it play out on the other, and all you end up with is everybody a little testy. Rankin will inbound the basketball left side of the lane as we face the hoop. This is going to be, you're just going to have to buckle in and do what you can. Play through contact because there will be a lot of it tonight on both sides. Rankin gets it into Kopic. Kopic, Fairclaw. Fairclaw, Lorenzen. Lorenzen, 3, got it. 3-point bucket, Lucas Lorenzen, he's got 11, and the defenders are back to within 5, 27-22, 9 minutes remaining in the half. Dreckman with it on the right-hand side. Dordt has sliced the lead in half. Morningside has the basketball. Down to the baseline is Dreckman. Dreckman pinned, gets it back out front, City. City, top of the key, 3, good. Justin City, probably not the main component of his game, but good enough that you've got to go out and honor it. Driving in Lorenzen, short arms the layup. had the open look at it. Now City back the other way, pinned off of the backboard by Fairclough. Here comes Dordt in transition, and the lay-in by Lucas Lorenzen. Lorenzen with 13, and the defenders trail by 6, 30-24. 8:15 and counting, first half. Neither team in the bonus yet, and we might not get there. Ball tapped away by Lorenz, and I thought it was off of Daniel Brocale's nose and forehead, but as it is, they say it was last touched by Dordt. It'll be Morningside basketball when we resume play. This time out brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 30 seconds.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
After the 30-second timeout, it is Morningside basketball. So that timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. With the basketball out front, Brocale back over to Vanderloo. Missed the three. Rebound taken away by Fairclough. Fairclough hands it off to Lorenzen. Sprinting up the floor now, Rankin with the basketball. Rankin spins. His shot no good, but he's fouled on the play. Foul's going to go on Alex Wilcoxon. That's going to be foul number 2. Beg your pardon, foul number 1 on him. Luke Rankin will shoot 2 free throws. Well, in men's basketball, the winner of this one gets the winner of Concordia and Northwestern, and that's a 7-point game with Concordia leading with just under 3 minutes to go. 63-56, that has turned into a defensive tussle. Dordt back to within 5 after the made free throw by Luke Rankin, and another free throw on the way for Rankin. 7:54 remaining. Second free throw up and good for Luke. Luke with 4 points. The defenders with 3 from Vanesson, 6 from Hargens. Lucas Lorenzen has 13 by my count, and Justin City passes it off. Morningside by 4 with the basketball. Brocale hands it off left side. Wilcoxon with it. Wilcoxon comes back to Buckley in between the circles, guarded there by Prinz. 7 to shoot for Morningside. Brocale throws it over the top. High-low pass, threw it away. Every once in a while, that high-low pass can be fool's gold. You end up with players trying to execute that skill, that pass, and there's just not a lot of room for error with big defenders in the paint and maybe doing something that you're not accustomed to. It's got to be a regular part of your game. Now, I haven't seen enough of Morningside to know if they work that high-low normally, but that time they threw it away. Here's Kopic back outside. Comes to Vanesson left side, Milliken into the paint. Free throw line jumper, can't get it to go, and the rebound is taken away. Now the ball tapped, and we've got a foul called from behind on Tyler Prinz, I believe. Tyler Prinz whistled for the personal foul. It's foul number 1 on him, team foul number 5 on the defenders. 30-26, Dordt trailing Morningside by 4. Joey Scoff to throw it in. Scoff gets the ball inbounded. This is Brendan Buckley. Buckley back to City, and Justin City will bring it up the floor. So City passes it right side, Scoff trying to get around the corner, can't. Now it comes back to Vanderloo. Vanderloo against Rankin, off of the glass, rattles it, no good, and the rebound taken away by the defenders. Dordt with the basketball, Rankin hesitates, stops, pops, 17-footer, missed it, no good. Rebound cleared by Scoff. Dordt trails by 4. Normally they make a lot of these shots, so that's your positive. Dordt shooting 40% from the floor, and they are still within 4. And that's going to be foul number 2 on Luke Rankin. Yeah, why not have a little bit of foul trouble to work through? Jake Proctor will check into the game. You'll get Luke out on defense as much as you can, I would imagine, from here on out in this half. doubt that we're done seeing him in this half. Joey Scoff to inbound. He throws it in to Brendan Buckley. Buckley, baseline, working against Kopic. They throw it back to the corner, Vanderloo. Now Buckley. Buckley, City. City guarded by Milliken, and they throw over the top, and that time you've got City executing the high-low pass. Buckley on the receiving end. Dordt trails by 6, 32-26. Three-pointer by Van Essen, good. Ty Van Essen is second three, and the defenders trail 32-29. Back the other way we come. They throw it into the paint. We've got a blocking foul called on Prinz. Tyler Prinz whistled for the personal foul. That's going to be foul number 2 on Tyler. And Sioux County Radio, got a lot of basketball happening today on Sioux County Radio. That's who we partner with. That's KIHK is part of that. And at halftime, Western leads Odebolt Arthur. Battle Creek got to grow 49-29. So it certainly appears the Wolfpack likely headed back to the state tournament to defend their state title. Justin City, free throw, good. West Lyon and Unity also playing games tonight, sub-state finals for the right to move on. I believe West Lyon's playing over at Storm Lake as well, second game of a sub-state doubleheader. Unity's playing over at Orab Gym in Sheldon. And I think there's a 1A game happening as well involving Boyden Hall. Second free throw by City is up and good. So City makes them both. And the defenders trail 34-29. 34-29, Kopic. Underneath it goes Van Essen. Van Essen, layup good. Ty Van Essen with 8 off the assist from Kopic. Back the other way, City. 5:38 left to play in the half. Dordt hanging tough. Morningside has played a little bit of bully ball so far. And the defenders, Vanderloo down to the baseline. Vanderloo gets a step, takes it in against Lorenzen, and Lucas is whistled for the personal. He'll send Aiden Vanderloo to the free throw line to try and make him earn it. 34-31. And so Aiden Vanderloo feels like he has been around forever, kind of like Bryce Kopic. First free throw by Vanderloo is up and good. He's got another one on the way. Vanderloo with 5 points, 3 free throws and a 2. Trying to extend it back to a 5-point game, and does so. 36-31, Vanderloo, 4 for 4 today, 50 for 56 this season from the free throw line. And Bryce Kopic has the basketball on the right-hand side. Kopic throws it, Proctor. Proctor, Lorenzen. Lorenzen back to Proctor. Dordt down 5. Bryce Kopic in the lane, throws it back out to Milliken. Milliken, Proctor, top of the key 3, good. Jake Proctor with the 3-point bucket. Dordt trails by 2, 36-34, under 5 to go in the half. Vanderloo has it out front. Dordt surviving right now with their starting point guard, Rankin on the bench, and now Vanderloo takes it into the paint against Ty Van Essen, and Ty Van Essen has just picked up his second. And an opportunity at a 3-point play for Vanderloo. Now Vanderloo starts getting to the free throw line consistently. This is going to be a problem. 90% free thrower. Jake Hargens is going to check into the ball game. Vanderloo makes the free throw. 39-34, defenders down 5, fighting from behind much of this half. Trailed by as many as 10 at one point, 27-17. Had the lead down to 2 moments ago, and trailed by 5 after the old-fashioned 3-point play for Vanderloo. Out front, Hargens. Hargens to Proctor, throws it away. Got a little loose with it. Here comes City. City lays it up, no good, but he's fouled on the play. Foul's going to go against the defenders and Connor Milliken. That's number 1 on Milliken. And that will send Justin City to the free throw line to shoot 2, where he's a 73% free thrower. He's a little more of a slasher type, so he gets to the free throw line twice as much as Aiden Vanderloo. He has made 84 of 115 so far this season. He'll be shooting 2 free throws when we resume play. This is Dordt basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit epremierbank.com or stop by any of the 5 Premier Bank locations in Iowa or South Dakota to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
The free throw line where he will shoot 2. He's got 7 points. And City's first free throw is up and through. Second free throw on the way. Justin City, a player who you always felt like had a ton of potential for the Mustangs, and this year averaging double figures for Morningside. He's going to end up with over 500 career points. Struggled staying healthy early in his career. Makes both free throws, and Morningside extends the lead to 41-34, 4:20 left to play in the half. Kopic hands it off Proctor. Proctor back to Rankin, that is. Rankin with the left hand, unable to finish. Got nudged, and here comes Hastings out in front. City lost it. And back we go the other way. Busted play, no numbers for the defenders. Lorenzen stops. 3, backpedaling as he shot it, no good. Rebound Rankin. Rankin looks for the kick-out pass, finds Proctor. Proctor is held on the play by Vanderloo. Vanderloo impeding the progress of Jake Proctor. Picks up his second personal with 3:56 remaining. Each basket so valuable, teams are willing to give up fouls if they feel like they're going to give up a relatively easy basket or possession. Rankin with it, left side, Lorenzen catches the 3, good. Lucas Lorenzen with 4 threes, 16 points, and the defenders trail 41-37. 3:40 and counting, first half. Scoff to City, City Vanderloo. Now Morningside, they give it to Scoff, and Scoff has it hacked away by Proctor. Proctor got away with one there, and back we go the other way. Yeah, you aren't going to get any favors and nothing easy tonight. And a three-pointer on the other end by Luke Rankin. He's got 7. Dordt lead trails 41-40. Here comes Morningside. Scoff unable to hang on to that ball on the spin move. Now he's going to drive in, and Dordt goes up, blocks the shot. There's no call made. The collision in the air. The trailer Lorenzen, 3, good. And that's going to get Trent Miller off of the bench, and I don't blame him. 3 players went up. Joey Scoff, the last 2 possessions, one got his arm taken off, and then that time took it into the paint. And the defenders took advantage, 43-41. Lucas Lorenzen with the long triple, and there you go. Dordt with a 43-41 advantage. Timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more we're going to keep it right here. Don't have enough time. I was talking about that last sequence too much. That's a 6-point swing, and potential minimum 6-point swing. Morningside looked like they were going to get to the free throw line, did not, and now the defenders with a 43-41 advantage, and the Mustangs used a timeout to try and slow the momentum down. I mentioned earlier today, probably a case where you're going to be better off calling your own fouls, and my goodness. Here comes Morningside, down 43-41. This is Dordt's first lead in a while. Actually, the first lead of the game. We were tied at 8. Dordt trailed by as many as 10. They throw it down into the paint, throw it back out front. Gambling for the steal is Lorenzen. Here's Vanderloo. Vanderloo is fouled on his way to the hoop, and you know there are going to be some foul calls coming now. Free throws on the way for Vanderloo. And Aiden Vanderloo will shoot 2. Vanderloo 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Morningside can tie it with a couple of free throws. Jake Hargens whistled for the personal, his first. Well, the Dordt defenders trying to find out where the line is on a foul call, and they found it that time. Free throw by Vanderloo is good. He's got another one coming. Trying to tie it up is Vanderloo. Vanderloo 6 for 6 from the charity stripe. Second free throw by Vanderloo ties it at 43. Neither team really wants to go full-on pressure. Dordt will bring the basketball up the floor. Now, Dordt will play full court man-to-man, but it's not built for turnovers. More or less, it is built to just take teams out of their rhythm. Hargens back to Rankin, into the corner, Kopic. Kopic with it. Kopic, pull-up jumper, left it short, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Morningside. Mustang basketball, bringing it up is City. City with it on the left-hand side. Justin City on the wing. City against Hargens. Hargens holds his ground. City, tough shot, hangs in the air and gets it to go. He's got 14. And the Mustangs regain the lead at 45-43. So the Ponies with the lead. Out front, Lorenzen, his triple, good. Lucas Lorenzen with another three. He's got 22. Lorenzen now with 6 3-pointers in the first half. Dordt leads 46-45. The defenders from the floor. Here's Vanderloo back the other way. Misses, no good, but Hargens is going to be called for the foul. Lorenzen 6 for 9 on threes thus far. Dordt 10 of 18 as a team. And Aiden Vanderloo will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more free throws. Jake Hargens whistled for the personal. That's number 2 on him. So the free throw on the way for Vanderloo, and Vanderloo strikes me as the type of player who can shoot free throws all night. He has, up to this point, made 8 of 8. As a team, Morningside has yet to miss a free throw. They are a perfect 15 of 15. The defenders 2 for 2. Second free throw is up and good as well. 47-46. Morningside with nearly a third of their points, well, over a third of their points coming from the free throw line. They are 16 of 16. So 16 of their 47 from the charity stripe. Bryce Kopic with the basketball. Kopic has it out front. Shakes left, comes back to Lorenzen. Another three. That one's off the heel, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Brendan Buckley. Buckley with the basketball. Buckley gives it up. Joey Scoff. Scoff takes it up the floor, guarded there by Xavier Van Beek. Here's City. City off of the glass, no good. Rebound. Morningside. Shot no good, but a foul underneath. And they're going to call that foul on Xavier Van Beek. And more free throws for Morningside and Daniel Brocale. So Brocale will go to the charity stripe. 80% free thrower, and he misses one. That's the first one Morningside has missed in 17 tries. Another free throw on the way for Brocale. Brocale, 6'4" junior from Papillion. He's the lone non-senior in this starting lineup. And Morningside, Brocale makes 1 of 2. And it's 48-46. Back the other way, Kopic, and Kopic is hit on the arm that time by Fletcher. Fletcher whistled for the personal foul. That is number 2 on Charlie Fletcher. Bryce Kopic will go to the free throw line. He's scoreless so far. So Bryce Kopic to the free throw line. And Kopic's first free throw is up and good. So Bryce with another one on the way. He's in the scorebook. Trying to tie it up at 48 all with under a minute to go in the half. And a second free throw coming for Bryce Kopic. Kopic's free throw up and through. We're tied 48 all. It's our third tie of the game. 8:43 and 48 now our ties. Kopic with a pair. Dordt now 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Pass left side, Vanderloo. Vanderloo guarded by Kopic. They roll it down low for Brocale. Brocale back to the basket against Fairclough. And he sneaks it in with the right hand from the left side of the basket. Brocale with 8. And the defenders trail 50-48. Dordt will hold for the final shot. Bryce Kopic with it. So Dort's going to get to halftime with Luke Rankin not picking up his third personal. Kopic at the top of the key, 5 to shoot. Kopic pulls the trigger for 3, 2 seconds left, makes it. And the Dordt defenders will take a 51-50 lead into the intermission. 51-50, Dordt by a point. Let's take a 3-minute break. Let's take a 3-minute break on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network, and we'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 3 minutes.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value in growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? If you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours and hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
Today's broadcast brought to you by the Van Engelen Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency in Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelen Agency, Sioux Center Advisors, Mark Hulsoff, Lisa Dykstra, or Kyle Blankers. Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants, offices in Sioux Center and Lars. Helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
The Dordt defenders take a 51-50 halftime lead, largely on the strength of a 55% shooting performance from behind the three-point line. And the Dordt defenders overcoming a 10-point deficit midway through the first half to take a 1-point lead at the break. Let's go ahead and roll the highlights on the Dordt Media Network as we recap the first half of play. We were tied at 8 as Morningside got out to an early lead and Dordt struggled from the floor. Morningside able to get some mismatches in the paint and took advantage of that. Dordt was able to get out and run, and Lucas Lorenzen, he ends up with 22 points at the break. Made 6 threes in the first half to help lead the Dordt defenders. Also had a run out and a layup. Morningside was led mostly by Aiden Vanderloo and Justin City. City, that is, with 11 by my count. Aiden Vanderloo with 13, 9 of them coming from the free throw line. The Dordt defenders were down 27-17. Recovered to get back to within 27-22. And we're down 32-29. Morningside extended the lead to 5 at 36-31. Dordt battled back to within 1, 41-40, and then took the lead at 43-41 briefly. Morningside answered, tied it at 43, regained the lead, and then a three-pointer eventually by Bryce Kopic right before the horn. And the Dordt defenders have a 51-50 halftime lead. Let's take another 2-minute break. We'll be back with a rundown of all the numbers from the first half of this men's basketball game. We'll also take a look at what else is happening in the conference. Right after this, this is Dordt basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes. Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell providing professional attention to every detail. Today's broadcast brought to you by M&H True Value of Rock Valley. Behind every project is True Value. Start right. Start here.
We appreciate the mission of Dordt, but more importantly, the organization, the team of people at Dordt live out that mission every day.
Dordt University's Christian perspective is thoughtfully and authentically applied in all areas of life. Live your faith in every area of life at Dordt University.
See Proactive Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab when the aches and pains won't go away. Visit proactivephysicaltherapy.net when you want to get back to the activities you love.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home.
Homegrown. Community. Family.
Innovators.
Growth.
Faith.
Legacy.
We are dedicated to egg.
Today's Dordt Media Network livestream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
First half numbers for the Dordt defenders: 18 of 37 from the floor, 49%, 11 of 20 on threes, 55%, 4 for 4 on free throws, 100%. Morningside, 15 of 27 from the floor, 56%, 3 for 8 on three-pointers, 38%, 17 of 18 from the free throw line, 94%. Morningside with a 20-11 rebounding edge, including 4 offensive rebounds. Morningside has 6 turnovers. Dordt has 2. The defenders are led by Lucas Lorenzen with 22 points on 8 of 13 shooting, including 6 of 10 from the three-point line. 8 points for Ty Van Essen, a couple of threes and a 2. 6 for Jake Hargens, 7 for Luke Rankin. He was saddled with a couple of personal fouls. He sat for the better part of the last 6 minutes or so of the first half. Bryce Kopic closes with 5 points in the first half, and Jake Proctor with 3. The Morningside Mustangs, led by Justin City with 14. Aiden Vanderloo has 13, 8 for Daniel Brocale, 8 for Brendan Buckley, 2 for Joey Scoff, 3 for Caleb Dreckman, and 2 for Charlie Fletcher, for their total of 50. Let's take a 3-minute break. We'll be back with a quick look at what else is happening in the GPAC today. Right after this, this is Dordt basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for your next project? Look no further than Rental, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928. Today's broadcast brought to you by Flooring and Design in Sioux Center. Whether you are building a new home, remodeling your current home, or wanting to freshen up your decor, we can help make your home as unique as you. Stop in to see us at Flooring and Design.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new Athletic Director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference. Today's broadcast brought to you by Prairie Life Chiropractic, combining skill and expertise that spans the entire chiropractic, acupuncture, and physical health spectrum. They want you to move better and live better. Today's broadcast brought to you by Volink Enterprises Incorporated, building homes for families and businesses in Northwest Iowa since 1962. Let's work together to bring your vision into reality. Volink Enterprises Incorporated.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
Today's Dordt Media Network broadcast, brought to you by Cruise & Cruise PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamars, helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
So we will talk more about the NAI National Championship first and second rounds as those days draw closer. Earlier today in women's basketball, the Dordt women winners over Hastings, 80-73. That one did not come without its tense moments. Briarcliff turned away Dakota Wesleyan 62-56. So the Chargers with a 6-point win. Dordt and Briarcliff will meet for the second time in 3 years in the GPAC final on Tuesday night. 2 years ago, it was Briarcliff getting the better of Dordt, and the Dordt defenders hosting Briarcliff on Tuesday, that is, at either 6 or 7 o'clock. All depends on how this game turns out, and it is definitely hanging in the balance at this point. We do know the other half of the bracket. Concordia winner over Northwestern earlier today, 67-61. Concordia defeats Northwestern to advance on to the title game, and the Concordia Bulldogs, they have been as good as any team here in the second half of the season. Kind of like those Hastings women, they got rolling, and they are going to be a handful for whoever gets them on Tuesday night. Let's take one more 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the second half of today's men's contest right after this 1-minute timeout. Just a 1-minute timeout.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for your next project? Look no further than Rental, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928.
At Dordt, we strive to build community from before you step foot on campus to years after you graduate. We want to give Dordt students the chance to live and learn together and create meaningful, lifelong relationships that are rooted in faith. Connect to others in purposeful relationships at Dordt University.
Morningside basketball as we pick up play here in the second half. Justin City on the right wing takes it into the paint against Milliken, gets a little room to work, now taps it away, out of bounds. It'll be Dordt basketball. So City had his hands on it, was unable to latch onto it after the miss. And the Dordt defenders will get the basketball back. Tell you about the bench points in just a little bit. That strikes me as I total things up from the first half. Right side it goes over to Kopic. Dordt with 17 bench points today. Morningside with 5. Kopic with it on the left-hand side. Kopic 10 to shoot. Kopic pull up, 17-footer, left it short, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Morningside. Up the floor they go over to Buckley. Buckley with it. Buckley out front, Vanderloo. Vanderloo, City. Looking down low, Brocale. Brocale reverses. Cross-court pass taken away by Milliken. Milliken to Rankin. Rankin double-teamed. Comes back to Kopic. Rhythm 3. Off the heel, too strong, no good. And the rebound taken away by Morningside. Morningside will walk it up the floor. Morningside with the basketball. It comes out front. This is Vanderloo. Vanderloo throws it into the corner. Brocale. Brocale looking down low for Buckley. Comes back over to Vanderloo. Guarded there by Fairclaw. Dump it down low. Buckley. Buckley against Kopic. And Buckley muscles it up from short range. Dordt trails 52-51. Well, looks like Morningside reinvesting in that, trying to get mismatches in the paint. Now Morningside coming back the other way after the missed shot. Three-pointer right side, Brocale missed it. Rebound cleared by the defenders. Dordt with the basketball, Lorenzen. Lorenzen with 6 3-pointers in the first half. Lays it up with the right hand, can't get it to go, but he's fouled. Foul called on Brendan Buckley. That's number 1 on him. So 3/4 of the GPAC finals are set for Tuesday night. Dordt women will host Briarcliff, and Concordia waits the winner of this one. Free throw for Lorenzen up and through. Lucas with 23 today. Another one on the way, his first free throw of the day. The 6th for the the 5th for the defenders. And now the 6th as he makes them both. And the defenders take back a 1-point lead at 53-52. Scoff gets the ball inbounded to Buckley. Buckley back over to Scoff. Scoff takes it across half court. Scoff has it on the left wing. Scoff gives it up. Brocale. Brocale guarded by Rankin. Looking for the mismatch. They're going to try to bully it down low again. Brocale is going to be called for a travel. Daniel Brocale, and I get the theory of the mismatches, but you oftentimes end up with people doing things that are a little out of their norm. And that time they had Brocale trying to just back his way in against Rankin. Rankin has it stripped on the way up. City with the steal. Vanderloo, shot no good, and the rebound tipped out of bounds, last touched by Morningside, I believe. It'll be Dordt basketball. No, they're going to say, they're going to say last touch by Morningside. It'll be Dordt ball. Anything you take to the hoop today, you better just be prepared to finish it, because you're not going to get to the free throw line very easily. 17-25 and counting, ball game. Comes back right side, Kopic. Kopic, Lorenzen, top of the key, 3, off the mark, no good. And the rebound is taken away by Morningside in the backcourt, City. City with it. Dordt has cooled off a bit from the three-point line. They've missed a couple in a row now. 0 for 2 here in the second half. City back to Brocale. Brocale, Scoff. 2 points today for Scoff. His jumper missed, no good. Rebound taken away by Rankin. Stabbing at it was Vanderloo. Jump stop three, good for Milliken. Connor Milliken with his first basket. Dordt leads 56-52. City gets a blindside screen set for him by Buckley. City will take it in against Fairclaw. Dordt brings help defense. Comes back outside to Brocale. Brocale to Scoff. Scoff to Vanderloo. Vanderloo City right side, Brocale. Brocale against Lorenzen. Lorenzen trying to hold his ground, and the shot no good, but a foul on the play. And Lucas Lorenzen whistled for his second personal. Brocale will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Brocale, 8 points so far today, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He's the only Morningside player to miss a free throw so far today in 18 tries. He'll shoot 2 here as he was fouled in the act of shooting by Lucas Lorenzen. Dordt with a 4-point lead, their biggest lead of the ball game, I believe. Free throw by Brocale, up and through. This Morningside team, like Dordt, will look vastly different next year. You're graduating City, Buckley, Scoff, and Vanderloo. The defenders are graduating Rankin, Kopic, Fairclaw, Van Beek, and Prinz out of the regular rotation. Second free throw up and through for Brocale. Brocale with 10. He averages 12.2 points per game. He's third on the team to Joey Scoff and Aiden Vanderloo. So he makes both of them. It's 56-54. Defender basketball. Bringing the ball up will be Luke Rankin. Rankin across the timeline. Rankin into the corner. Kopic back outside Rankin. Gives it up to Fairclaw. Fairclaw, Milliken. Milliken with the right hand finishes. Connor Milliken with a 2-point bucket. He's got 5. Dordt leads 58-54. Milliken able to snake his way in and finished with the right hand. City into the paint. City down to the baseline, brings it back out front. City throws it right side, Scoff. Scoff driving in, finger roll, good. Joey Scoff with 4 points, and the defender lead is 58-56. Rankin with it, not quite 5 minutes deep into the second half. Comes back to Kopic, wide open 3, good. Bryce Kopic with the 3. Dordt extend the lead, 61-56, a 5-point lead. City stumbles with it, goes down to the floor, and he calls for a timeout. Regained possession of it. Dordt tried to force a tie up. City was able to call a timeout before he was tied up. And we have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
The basket, left side of the lane as we face the hoop. And they will get the ball inbounded to Vanderloo. Vanderloo gives it up, left side, gets the return pass now on the left wing, guarded by Kopic. Kopic will try to hold his ground. Shot up, no good by Scoff. Rebound defenders. Here comes Kopic. Kopic with the basketball, the trailer, Hargens. Back to Lorenzen, 3 ball, missed it, no good. So Lorenzen is now cooled off from the 3-point line, and here comes Morningside with a chance to cut into the 5-point lead. Pass comes back to City. City nearly lost it. Euro step, shot off balance, no good. Rebound Milliken. Milliken hands it off to Kopic. Kopic will walk it up the floor. Bryce with the basketball, 61-56. And a foul called on Jake Hargens, an illegal screen, evidently. And that, not sure if it was a blindside pick or why the call. I was following the ball, can't always see that. So Hargens gets whistled for the foul. And for Jake, that is number 3 against him. Hastings back, Scoff to Dreckman. Dreckman gives it up into the post. Buckley back to the basket, back to Scoff. Scoff down on the baseline, 14:20 remaining. Drive into the lane, skips out, no good. And Joey Scoff having one of those days. Lorenzen, right side Kopic. Kopic spins, finishes with a right hand, good. Bryce Kopic with 10. Dordt leads 63-56. Scoff with the basketball. Morningside will try to stop the bleeding. They go to City. City, left side, Vanderloo. Vanderloo guarded there by Kopic. 13:58 left to go. In regulation, gambling for the steal. Milliken didn't get it. Now Dordt's scrambling. Three-pointer, right corner, Dreckman good. He's got 6. 63-59. Dreckman knocks down the 3, and Dordt throws it away. Taken back by Vanderloo. Vanderloo, 3, good. And just like that, a 7-point lead turns into a 1-point advantage. 63-62, a turnover, a transition 3, and the Mustangs right back in it, trailing 63-62. Timeout on the floor, charge to the defenders. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Biblical truth shapes Dordt's worldview, giving students the wisdom to serve God and neighbor through their work and in their daily lives. Do all that God has created you to do at Dordt University.
Steal. Dordt was scrambling. Dreckman knocks down the 3. Dordt turns it over on the ensuing possession. Aiden Vanderloo a 3 from the wing. And that is how a 7-point difference turns into a 1-point game in the span of about 10 seconds. Hargens puts it on the floor, flips it over to Lorenzen, and we've got a kick called on Morningside. Joey Scoff, I believe, reset it to 20. 13:23 remaining in regulation. Dordt leading 63-62. Dordt had a little breathing room. Now Morningside, it's rallied. Left side pass goes to Lorenzen. Lorenzen on the left wing gets the return pass. Looks for Hargens. Hargens short corner down to the baseline. And Hargens is hit on the arm by Justin City. And Justin picks up his second personal foul. It's team foul number 2 on the Mustangs in this half. Dordt also with 2 team fouls. At this rate, neither team's going to make it to the bonus. Throwing it in will be Rankin. Gets it into Hargens. Hargens, Rankin, Rankin, Proctor. Right side, Lorenzen, guarded by City. Lorenzen gets up in the air, back over to Rankin. 10 to shoot, straight on triple, missed it, no good. And a fight for the basketball, and we're going to have a foul called on Jake Hargens, and I believe that's number 4 on Jake. Well, Jake has been testing the limit, and he's whistled for the personal foul. That's foul number 4 on the sophomore from Greenville, Iowa. They'll leave him in for the time being. Nope, we're going to bring Connor Milliken up off of the bench. Connor will check in. Jake Hargens will check out. These two teams in some ways really mirror each other. They don't have a back-to-the-basket player designed. They'll do it with mismatches. Brocale and Buckley very capable of doing that. Now Morningside with a chance to regain the lead after trailing by 7. They're on a 6-0 run. Swing pass over the top, Dreckman. Dreckman driving baseline. Proctor bothers the shot, and the rebound is tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt. It'll be Morningside basketball. Dreckman took it baseline. Jake Proctor bothered the shot, and with 12:36 left to go in the contest, Hastings will inbound. Joey Scoff will throw it in right side of the lane as we face the hoop. Winner plays Concordia on Tuesday for the GPAC postseason title. Aiden Vanderloo down to the baseline. And Vanderloo fouled on the way up. That's going to go on Connor Milliken. That's going to be number 2 on him. And Aiden Vanderloo will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And this is where it will get challenging for the teams, as it appears the officials tightening things up just a skosh. Free throws on the way for Vanderloo. Teams will have to adjust again here. Vanderloo now with 17. He's coming off a season high 31 against Dakota Wesleyan. Ties the game at 63 and gives Morningside the lead 64-63. He scored all but 7 of his 18 points at the free throw line. 64-63. Out front, Lorenzen. Dordt needs a basket to stop the bleeding. Connor Milliken, does he have the Band-Aid? Yes. 3-point basket. Connor Milliken, he's got 8. And the defender lead is 2. 66-64. Morningside will bring it up. Jake Proctor will meet Aiden Vanderloo. Vanderloo passes left side, Scoff. Scoff, top of the key, Buckley against Vanesson. Directing traffic, he wants a ball screen. Dreckman sets the screen. Now they have the mismatch. Milliken defending, and unable to make the shot was Buckley. Here comes Milliken. Milliken in transition, layup right hand good. Milliken, if he gets going downhill, he can finish pretty well. Makes it 68-64. That was a downhill run. Dordt leading by 4. The defenders now on a 5-0 run. Scoff in traffic off of the glass, and they're going to count the hoop and give him a chance at a 3-point play. So a free throw on the way for Joey Scoff. So Joey Scoff will go to the free throw line. He's grimacing, so I don't know if he's been dealing with an injury coming into the game or if he's gotten banged up here. Holding his back, and that's never a good thing for a player. Two things you can't, are pretty hard to work around. That's back problems and foot issues, and Scoff definitely holding his back after that play. Scoff, free throw, good. So he makes the free throw, does the senior. He's got 7, and the Dordt lead is 68-67. Rankin with it out front. They try for the pick and roll. Instead, Milliken to Fairclough. Ben with his back to the basket. Ben working his way. Top of the key, 3. Rankin missed it. Tap, no good. Rebound controlled by Fairclough. Fairclough back to Rankin, 20 to shoot. Into the corner, Lorenzen. Lorenzen off of the glass, no good, but he's fouled on the play, and Lucas will go to the free throw line for 2. He had 22 in the first half. He's got 24 at the moment. Picking up the slack, though, has been Connor Milliken with 10 second half points. Bryce Kopic also has 5 in the second half, 10 for the ball game. Free throws on the way for Lucas. First one is up and through. Lorenzen now with 25. And a second free throw on the way. 10:55 left to go in regulation. Free throw is up and good, so Lorenzen makes them both, and the defenders lead by 3. Get the ball inbounded. Justin City taps it right back to Aiden Vanderloo, and the senior from Sioux City, prepped at East High School. He passes right-hand side to Brocale. Brocale, Dreckman. Dreckman He played really well the last time these two teams met 10 days ago. Throw it down into the post, back to the basket, Brocale. Brocale puts it on the floor against Milliken. Milliken trying to hold his ground. Shot no good. Rebound cleared by Fairclough. Here comes Dordt. Rankin doesn't have numbers. Rankin hesitates. Pull up jumper, free throw, good. Luke Rankin, free throw line jumper off the shake and bake. 72-67, Dordt by 5. Coming back the other way, Scoff. Scoff throws the hammer down. Joey Scoff. Busted play. He's got 9, and the defender lead is 72-69. Rankin with it against Scoff. Back to Fairclough. Fairclough, right side. Lorenzen, 3, short, no good. Rebound cleared by Morningside. Here comes City on the fly. City puts it up, gets it around Fairclough. It's a 1-point ball game, 72-71. So Justin City answers with a drive and a rim run. And midway through the second half, Dordt has a 1-point lead. Fairclough looking. Fairclough goes left side, back to Rankin. 14 to shoot. Rankin, 17-footer splash. Luke Rankin with 11. 74-71. Morningside basketball. Justin City across half court. City gives it up. Vanderloo. Dordt's got 1 foul to give before Morningside gets to the free throw line for the bonus. This is Scoff. Scoff out front. Scoff, Vanderloo. Vanderloo drives in. Layup good. Might have been a travel. No call made. And Vanderloo finishes. No whistle came. Play to the whistle. 74-73. Defenders with a 1-point lead. And Dordt will have the basketball, and it looks like the shot clock didn't start after that lay-in. So they'll pull it down to 26. Hargens is in, Lorenzen is out, and it's hot as Lucas was in the first half. He has cooled off here in the second half. He's now 6 for 12 from the three-point line. Last one looked good out of his hand. Rankin with the basketball, Dordt by 1. Comes short corner, Hargens. Hargens has it slashed away by Buckley. Can't put it on the floor and turn your back against this team. They are coming hard. Comes back over to Scoff. Scoff with it on the right wing. Joey with it, rolls it down low. This is Buckley. Buckley back to the basket, puts it up in traffic. Shot no good. And Milliken commits the personal foul. That's foul number 3 on Connor. And Brendan Buckley will go to the free throw line. A little extra shove by Buckley after the foul call. And with 8:26 remaining, Morningside with a chance to regain the lead. First free throw is up and through. Another one on the way for Buckley. This is Buckley's first trip to the free throw line today. Trying to give Morningside a 75-74 lead, and he does. 75-74. Coming back the other way, Luke Rankin. So the defenders down by 1. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. Kopic with it at the top of the key. Kopic, left side Milliken, puts it on the deck. Drives, puts it up, and he is fouled on the play. And Connor will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Trying to give Dordt the lead back. So far, Morningside 24 of 25 from the free throw line. Dordt 8 for 8. Morningside with a 27-22 rebounding edge. Turnovers, we've had 14 combined. First free throw is up and through for Milliken. Milliken with 11 second half points. And he ties it at 75 pending another free throw. This one's up and good as well. 76-75, the lead changes hands. And Morningside has the basketball. They go to Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon on the floor. Hands it off to Scoff. Scoff to Buckley. Buckley guarded by Rankin. Back to Scoff. Scoff wants to drive. Guarded there by Rankin. He has it on the right at wing. Backs it out. Dordt switches. They come back. Wilcoxon throws it away. Dordt in transition. Kopic does not have the numbers. He's going to take it into the lane anyhow. Puts it up and it's blocked by Scoff. Rebound taken away. Here comes Morningside. Morningside with the basketball back. Buckley. Buckley in between the circles. Comes back right side. Scoff. Scoff with it on the wing. Scoff gives it underneath Buckley. And the cut to the basket and the layup for Wilcoxon. His first basket of the day. Dordt trails 77-76. 7:19 remaining in regulation. Back to Milliken. 3, yes. Connor Milliken riding the heater right now. He's got 15 second half points. Dordt leads 79-77. 7 minutes left to play in regulation. Joey Scoff out front. Scoff with it in between the circles. Comes back Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon right side. They throw it Fletcher. Fletcher underneath. Buckley. Buckley shot no good, but a foul on the play called on Bryce Kopic. That's going to be number 1 on Bryce, and free throws for Morningside and Brendan Buckley. Buckley with a dozen so far. He can tie it here with a couple of free throws. So foul situation, you've got players with 3 for the defenders. Milliken, first free throw is up and through. And 4 for Hargens. So Hargens in significant foul trouble. Nobody else with more than 2. Beg your pardon, Rankin also has 3. So check that. For Morningside, they've got no one with more than 2. Free throw on the way for Buckley is up and good. So Buckley makes another one, and we're tied 79 all. Morningside has gotten to the free throw line 26 times. Dordt's had 20 fouls whistled on him here today. Morningside has been called for 10. Right side, Fairclough. Fairclough 3. Got it! Bang, bang, bang for the Australian. And the Dordt defenders lead 82-79. Here's Scoff. Scoff right wing. Back to City. They give to Scoff. Scoff puts it on the floor, drives to the basket, lays it up, and he gets fouled. He gets the bucket to go, and the foul called on Ben Fairclough. That's number 2 on Ben, and another free throw opportunity for the Mustangs. 82-81, defenders leading by a point, pending a free throw. That's going to be foul number 2 on Fairclough. Joey Scoff, 1 for 1 from the free throw line so far today. He had a 3-point play earlier today. Free throw by Scoff is up and through, so Joey Scoff makes them both. He's got 10 second half points, 12 for the ball game, and we're tied at 82. 82-82, Rankin, free throw line, nothing there. Comes back over to Milliken. Milliken, Lorenzen. Lorenzen with it on the wing, back over to Rankin. Rankin 15 to shoot. Kopic throws it into the block. Lorenzen, Milliken. Milliken misses it. Too strong, right wing. And the rebound taken away by Morningside. Morningside up the floor, 5:50 left to play. Shot no good in the paint. Rebound taken away by the defenders. Here comes Lorenzen, 1 player to beat, lost it. Now the ball is tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Justin City. I believe it'll be Dordt basketball. So City was the lone man back, keeping Lorenzen from getting a lay-in. And now they're going to wipe some moisture up off of the floor with our score tied 82-82. Luke Rankin will inbound the basketball. And the Dordt defenders, they get it underneath Milliken. Milliken muscles it up and in. 17 second half points for Milliken. And Connor gives Dordt a 2-point advantage, 84-82. Mustang basketball. City across half court. 5:25 left to play in regulation. Justin City wanted a ball screen. Gives it right side Brocale. Brocale in the lane. His short shot no good. Rebound taken away by Lorenzen on the half hook. And Lorenzen takes it across the timeline, gives to Rankin. Dordt will try to run clock here and execute. One of the few times you will see them run a set play. As they try to work it down, they go to Milliken. Rankin now 15 to shoot. Rankin up and under, left it short, no good, and the rebound taken away by Morningside. Dordt got what they wanted. Now here's Vanderloo. Vanderloo left side, City 3, missed it, no good. And we've got a foul called, a push called on the rebound against Brendan Buckley. It'll be Dordt basketball. 4:45 remaining. Rankin had inside position on the rebound. And the push called, not an over the back, a push. Got to get the terminology right. Been told by so many officials over the years, the over-the-back terminology does not exist in the rule book. So a push. Right side Kopic takes it in. Shot no good. Rebound cleared by the defender, by Morningside as Joey Scoff comes away with a defensive stop. And the Mustangs will take it across half court. Mustangs walking it up the floor, and they want to take their time looking for an isolation. They give it to Vanderloo. Vanderloo to Scoff. Scoff with it on the right wing. 12 to shoot. Morningside content to shorten the game with the working the possession down. 8 to shoot. They throw it into the post, and it is out of bounds. Last touch by Morningside. It'll be Dordt basketball. That one was off kilter. That possession. Joey Scoff took a long time to come across half court. They wanted an isolation, and they got it and threw it away. With it, left side Rankin down to the baseline. Rankin circles through. Fairclaw down to the baseline. Ben with the basketball, circling, comes back out front. Lorenzen, three. Bang! 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 Three-point basket is 7th of the ball game. Dordt leads 87-82. Morningside basketball, 3:30 remaining. With it is Scoff. Scoff, they go to Buckley, guarded by Kopic. They want to isolate. Kopic trying to hold his ground, and it's swiped away by Bryce Kopic. But they're going to call a foul on the senior from Haywarden. And 2 free throws on the way for Brendan Buckley. 14 points for Buckley so far, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. So the defenders with a 5-point lead. Morningside shooting free throws. Buckley's first free throw up and through. Another one on the way for Buckley. Well, it has been a battle of wills today, and Morningside 28 of 29 from the free throw line, keeping themselves in it at the charity stripe. Second free throw on the way is up and rolls in. 87-84, defenders by 3. A couple of free throws for Buckley. And Wilcoxon will check into the ball game. Brocale will check out. Dordt 10 of 10 from the free throw line. Morningside 29 for 30. The defenders in danger of sending Morningside to the double bonus on the next foul. The defenders, Morningside still has a foul to give before Dordt's into the 1-and-1. Rankin drives in, hangs in the air, gets the shot to go. He's got 13, so Dordt takes back a 5-point lead, 89-84. City driving in, and City throws it down. Justin City with 15 points on the slam dunk on the attack from the right side. The official scorekeeper has him with 18, so I'm missing something somewhere. Pass back left side, Lorenzen. Lorenzen into the paint, shovels it back to Milliken, and Milliken is held on the play. Both teams, benches, and fans have been frustrated with the officiating today, and it's been really hard for both, it seems, to adjust to what is a foul today and what is not. Connor Milliken will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, as they'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he was going up to shoot the basketball. Free throw by Connor up and through. He's a 78% free thrower. 18 for Milliken all in the second half. Dordt leads 90-86 pending a second free throw. 2:41 left to go. This one's up and good as well. Well, both teams have been on the mark from the free throw line. Morningside has just got more. 91-86, Dordt by 5. Joey Scoff right side. Back to Vanderloo. Vanderloo at the top of the key, City. City on the wing. Comes back, Scoff. Scoff, rainbow 3, good. Joey Scoff with the 3 answering, and the Dordt lead is 91-89 with 2:26 remaining. It's Dordt basketball after the timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more after this 1-minute timeout.
This is the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Dome. In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes. It's for the entire community, whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
Moments ago, the career scoring leader at Morningside, Joey Scoff. 3-point shooting, not the best part of his game, still very good, but he's a slasher and he's getting into the lane, he's making short shots, he's drawing fouls. That time he rainbows one in from the right wing. And Morningside uses a timeout, and now the Dordt defenders have the basketball down to 91-89. Blow by Rankin, and Rankin is held on the play by Brendan Buckley. Buckley whistled for his 3rd personal foul, and a 1-and-1 opportunity coming here for Luke Rankin. Rankin with 13 points today, 10 assists, a double-double. He also has 6 rebounds. 1-and-1 opportunity. Free throw by Rankin, up and skips it over the rim, good. Another one on the way for Luke. Dordt leading 92-89, 2:16 remaining in the ball game. That's in regulation. Second free throw on the way for Rankin is up, skips it off the rim, no good. First miss of the day for the defenders. It's 92-89. Morningside basketball, City to Scoff. Scoff with it out front. Scoff driving in against Fairclough, circles, comes back, gets it back, right side, thinks about the 3 for the tie, backs off. Now he'll give it back to City. City downhill. Nothing there. Back to Scoff. Scoff leans in. His triple. Missed it. No good. There for the rebound and the putback, though, is Buckley. Buckley had position inside. Dordt with a 1-point lead. Under 2 to go. 1:39 and counting. Ball game. Rankin with the basketball. Rankin out front. Rankin pull up. 17-footer. Cash. Luke Rankin with a 2-point bucket. Dordt leads by 3, 94-91, 83 seconds remaining. City with it. City in the left corner. Gives it up, Brocale. Brocale, City. City, Vanderloo. Vanderloo down to the corner. Gives it up, Buckley. 13 to shoot. Into the block, Brocale. Brocale against Lorenzen. Lorenzen holding his ground. Back outside it comes. 3, good. Wow. Buckley knocks down a 3, the unlikely candidate, under a minute to go, 94-94. 54 seconds and counting, 23 on the shot clock. Rankin over the basketball. Rankin has it out front, snaps it right side, Kopic. Kopic with it. Kopic spins, puts it up, blocked out of bounds by Scoff. It'll be Dordt basketball with 11 seconds on the shot clock. 41 on the game clock. We are deadlocked. 94-94. Rankin will throw it in. Milliken is on the left block. Fairclough will set a screen. They get it into Kopic. Kopic shot. Can't get it to go, but he is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Almost had a 3-point play opportunity. Instead, Dordt will settle for a trip to the free throw line for Bryce Kopic. He's got 10 points. The defenders today, 13 of 14 from the free throw line. Morningside, 29 of 30. First free throw by Bryce, up and through. So there's 39 seconds remaining. Dordt has 3 timeouts left. Morningside has 2. Morningside's in the double bonus. Dordt's in the 1-and-1. Second free throw for Kopic. That one's up and good as well. So Kopic makes them both. Dordt leads 96-94. And Dordt will call a timeout with 39.3 seconds remaining. Morningside, moments ago, what a bucket by Brendan Buckley with the shot clock winding down and a very unlikely candidate taking that 3. We have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. We're going to keep it right here to make sure we don't miss anything. I am curious. Brendan Buckley this season, well, I say he's an unlikely candidate. He's taken 94 threes this year, has made 35 of them, so not as unlikely as I assumed. He's not Daniel Brocchio with 48 makes. He's not Aiden Vanderloo with 60, but 35, a pretty good body of work. I mentioned Joey Scoff earlier today as well. He hit a big three moments ago for Morningside. He's a 33% three-point shooter, 45 of 137 this season. We have a timeout on the floor. Earlier today, the Dordt women victorious over, who was it? Hastings, 80-73. They'll play Briarcliff on Tuesday night. Concordia beat Northwestern in the men's game in Seward, 67-61. And this one living up to billing as well. Morningside, a team that I anticipated being in the hunt for the conference championship, and they had a little stretch in January where took a couple of losses to Midland and Doane, which kind of got my attention and became a case where you started looking at it and saying, okay, if you're going to win the conference championship, you can't lose to somebody outside those top four. Morningside did, and that is in effect what took them out of the hunt for the regular season title, but still a very good team, and they're giving Dordt everything they want here today. Joey Scoff with the basketball, 33 seconds on the game clock. Scoff gives it up to Buckley. Buckley back to Scoff, downhill against Fairclough, lost it. Picked up in the corner by Vanderloo. Vanderloo against Rankin, puts it up off the glass. They count the hoop, and they're going to call a foul on Luke Rankin. So Rankin picks up his third, and they're going to give Vanderloo the bucket. And after everything we have watched happen today at the DeWitt, Hayden Vanderloo will have a chance at a three-point play. Vanderloo, free throw, good. And for Morningside, they are now 30 of 31 from the free throw line. Vanderloo is 12 of 12. The defenders trail 97-96. And a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. 97-96 defenders. Down by one. And we will keep it right here. So that foul call on Milliken on Rankin. I had him as his fourth. They only put three up on the board. So I'm wondering what is official. I have him with 4. The stat keeper has him with 4, but what matters is the book. And what matters right now is Dordt trails by a point with 20.6 seconds remaining. 97-96, the winner gets Concordia on Tuesday. The loser will await word on who they play in the NAI National Championship. I think it's a foregone conclusion that at least 4 teams in the GPAC will get into the National Championship field. So it'll be Dordt basketball. Connor Milliken to throw it in. The defenders with their original starting 5 on the floor. And if you're Dordt, the question to me is how early do you go for the basket? 96-97, defenders down a point. Plenty of time. You don't have to rush. And you also have a timeout. You have 2 timeouts remaining if you're Dordt. Milliken gets the ball inbounded to Rankin. Rankin with it. Rankin takes it across half court against City. 15 to shoot. Rankin with it back out front. Milliken, 3-ball, left it short, no good. Loose basketball. It's down on the floor. And they're going to give Morningside a timeout. Justin City looked like he was going to get tied up. Connor Milliken missed that 3, short. And now Morningside in the driver's seat. They call the timeout. And that is their last timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds.
Today's broadcast brought to you by the Van Engelen Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency in Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelen Agency, Sioux Center Advisors, Mark Hulsoff, Lisa Dykstra, or Kyle Blankers. Today's broadcast brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction. Rob Sioux, an owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, and decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
Well, there's still time, but not much. 6.9 seconds remaining, and Morningside will be inbounding in the backcourt. They are out of timeouts. And the Dordt defenders trailing by a point. And in that sequence, Justin City went to the floor. I thought Dordt was going to force a tie-up. They were unable to get on top of it quickly enough. Morningside ended up calling the timeout, and it would have been, the possession arrow is pointing Dordt's way. So in a held ball situation, it is Dordt basketball. See if that comes into play here. Joey Scoff to inbound the basketball. Morningside setting up 4 players to his right, and they'll look to inbound. They throw it in. They get the ball inbounded. Ben Fairclaw has to commit a foul. And free throws on the way now for Brendan Buckley. So Buckley will shoot 2. Dordt has 2 timeouts remaining. And Buckley can make it a 3-point ball game. So still 4.8 seconds remaining. Free throw on the way by Buckley is up and good. He's got another one on the way. This will be the 34th free throw shot by Morningside. Beg your pardon, 33rd. Dordt 15 of 16, so there's your difference. Second free throw by Buckley is up and good. And the defenders trail 99-96. Dordt gets the ball inbounded to Rankin, and Rankin is fouled in the backcourt. And it'll be a 1-and-1 on the foul call on Joey Scoff. So Rankin will go to the free throw line and shoot the 1 and bonus. And they're not going to award him the shooting foul from 60 feet. He's arguing his case that he got fouled on the way up. So 3.5 seconds remaining. Morningside commits the foul in the backcourt, and Luke Rankin will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Well, you got to make the first one, and then probably miss the second one on purpose. And if you're Dordt, if you miss this one, you got to tap it out and shoot a 3. So Rankin shooting a 1-and-1. First one on the way for the senior from Grimes. It's up and good. So now if you're Dordt, Rankin, I think will try to miss it, and Dort's going to use a timeout. No, they won't. Jake Hargens will check into the ball game. Morningside's out of timeouts. Winner plays Concordia on Tuesday. If Morningside hangs on, it would be at Seward. If Dordt can somehow pull this one out. Shots off the front of the rim. Milliken off the glass, no good. There for the tap in, good! The Dordt defenders with a 99-99, they tie it up. So Connor Milliken with the putback, and the Dordt defenders missed a shot, but there was 3 seconds left. There's plenty of time. So now the question will be, they'll go back and look. The ball hit the front of the rim, so it's in play. Now did the clock start? Well, the clock starts on contact when Dordt gathers it in. So if we can get a replay in the truck of that sequence, it would be great. We'd greatly appreciate it. And if you can't, we'll pull it up on the live stream and we'll watch it ourselves. So the question is, did the clock start? So there's 3.5 seconds remaining. So the question is, when does the clock start? It glances off of the rim. The Dordt defenders, and it looks like the clock did not start. So now the officials are going to have to put the stopwatch on it and figure it out. So Luke Rankin's missed free throw. Right now, we've got 99-99 up on the board. And this is why you have the stopwatch at the bench. So the clock did not start. That is clear. But you cannot simply wave it off. You got to go back. You can't act as if the play didn't happen. So now you've got to go to the stopwatch and figure out how much time went off of the clock, and did Dordt get it done in 3.5? I'm not so sure they didn't. I think they got it done in 3.5. It's a long time underneath the basket, and so we will wait on the officials' determination. What hangs in the balance is either Morningside winning in regulation or Dordt tying it and potentially sending it to overtime. Now, I will say I have been around a while, and I seem to remember a situation at Sioux City where the clock didn't start. Clock didn't start.
I know, but I didn't know if you,
Got to get a stopwatch on it now.
call on Luke. I'm thinking maybe they might give it to us.
99-99. So I do remember a situation in Sioux City, and I've got a long memory, where the clock did not start. And they end up throwing a half quarter in at the buzzer to win it. So I've always been a believer that sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. So the question is 1001, 1002, 1003, 1000. Well, it's going to be touch and go. We'll see. The officials are going to have to make up their mind. And this is going to be really tough for them to overturn, I think. I don't know how you wave it off. Dave Aggie coming over. So you got 2 out of the 3 officials taking a look at things, and why not? What? I think on when you gather. Not yet. 99-99. The Dordt defenders got a lot of people asking a lot of questions. And my understanding is the clock does not start until the ball is touched on the rebound. So you've got to factor that in as well. Waiting for the officials. So watching that. So that's what we're dealing with. Braden Bacom is on our highlight crew, and he says if it's on the touch, it's good. If it's on off of the rim, probably wave it off. What's it going to be? Waiting for the officials. Now they're going to talk it over, and they may be angling this is going to determine it. If they wave it off and run, it's a problem. All good fun for the GPAC semifinals. Still waiting. They're talking it over still between the 3 officials. And my question is, they'll probably put some time on the clock. And the Dordt defenders, they'll count the hoop, and are we headed to overtime? That's my next question. They'll put 0.3 of a second on the clock. What a sequence. 0.3 of a second remaining, and now Morningside will throw it in, and they had a free chance at a timeout that they wouldn't have gotten. Aiden Vanderloo still voicing his opinion. He doesn't agree. And I'll say it before I'll say it again, unless you believe that they all even out. They inbound to City, and that's the ball, and that's the end of regulation. We head to overtime, 99-99. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with the extra session right after this.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
So we go to free basketball, and shoot, I even remember the name of the player who hit the midcourt shot about 15 years ago when that clock didn't start in Sioux City at the Morningside gym. Garth Hamilton banked it in right at midcourt, straight on. Morningside over the basketball. They win the opening tap. Goes over to Brendan Buckley. Buckley with it to Vanderloo. Vanderloo against Kopic. And Kopic holding his ground. Vanderloo off of the glass, no good. Rebound taken away by Rankin. Rankin over the basketball. Rankin up the floor. Hands it off to Lorenzen. Lorenzen has it poked away from behind by Joey Scoff. And that's how it's going to be. You're just going to have to play through it. Morningside over the basketball in the overtime session. Morningside ball. This is Buckley. Buckley comes back over to Brocale. Brocale guarded there by Milliken. Milliken on the defense of Brocale. Brocale loops it up. Shot no good. Rebound deflected out, and last touch by Milliken. Milliken over the basketball. Hands it off to Bryce. Bryce will take it up the floor. So Bryce Kopic with the basketball. Dordt defenders. We're tied up 99-99. Right side it goes to Rankin. 10 to shoot. 3:45 left in the overtime. Rankin has it at the top of the key. Shakes left. Comes back to the left. His jumper missed it. No good. Rebound Lorenzen. No. Scoff comes away with it. We've played 90 seconds in the extra session, and we're still tied at 99. And Morningside promptly throws it away. Aiden Vanderloo and Justin City miscommunication. And the Mustangs have the basket, turn it over. So Dordt now with 3 timeouts to utilize in the overtime. They didn't use the 2 at the end. Morningside gets 1 in the extra session. So Dordt with the basketball back. Rankin with it out front. Rankin picks up the dribble. Lorenzen, top of the key, 3 in and out, no good. Rebound controlled by Brocale. Lorenzen's got 29. He had 22 at halftime. He's been quiet since. Morningside has the basketball. Joey Scoff. Scoff with it. Scoff has it, top of the key, nearly throws it behind City. They get it back over to City, 15 to shoot, and we've got a foul called away from the ball. That is going to go on Daniel Brocale. Brocale whistled for the personal. That's foul number 1 on him, and both teams are in the double bonus, but that is not a shooting situation. No free throws for the defenders in that situation. 99-99. Bringing the basketball up the floor is Rankin. Rankin has it at the top of the key. The winner advances on to play Concordia on Tuesday night, either in Seward or here in Sioux Center. Back to the basket, Hargens. Hargens back out to Kopic. 3, got it! Just a 2, a long 2. His toes were on the line. 13 for Rankin. And the Dordt lead is 101-99. 101-99 our score. They hand it off to City. City with the basketball. City to Buckley. Buckley left side. Brocale. Brocale guarded by Scoff. Scoff cut off by Lorenzen. 10 to shoot. Comes back left side. Scoff. No, they keep it Buckley. They throw it down to Brocale. Brocale 4 to shoot. Brocale's shot no good, but Bryce Kopic has whistled for the personal foul as Brocale was able to take it up into GPAC, and now an opportunity to tie the game for the Morningside Mustangs. Free throws on the way for Brocale. Brocale 3 for 4 today. Morningside as a team 32 for 33. Now we're having another review, and I'm not sure what this is about. I know there are a few people in the gym who want to get over to Sheldon for a basketball game. So an official's review right now. One of them, our official stat keeper, Jeff Sager. I think he's got responsibilities at that sub-state game at Orab Gym, so hopefully we can get Jeff out of here on time. Can't start the game without him, so they'll just warm up a little longer at Orab Gym. So the official review earlier today, the Dordt women 80-73 winners. And the other half of the bracket, Briarcliff beat Dakota Wesleyan in women's play. Men's play, Concordia beat Northwestern. So the review continues with 2:07 remaining. Dordt 101, Morningside 99. Daniel Brocale will be shooting free throws. And I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know what they are looking at this point. Bryce Kopic was under the basket. He was defending, so should be on Kopic. That would be his third. There was no help defense involved either that I can recall, so I'm not sure why the review needed to take place. So that's foul number 3 on Kopic. Free throws on the way for Brocale. Brocale, first free throw up and through. Morningside 33 of 34 from the free throw line. That is the 25th foul called on the defenders. Somehow they managed to get through without anyone fouling out at this point. Missed it short, no good. Their second miss of the ball game from the free throw line in 35 attempts. Luke Rankin brings the ball up. Dordt up 101-100. Rankin right side, Lorenzen goes to Hargens. Hargens with the basketball. Hargens back to the basket, back out front. Kopic, 3, too strong, no good. Rebound tapped out and controlled by City. City with the basketball, he gives it up. Right side, this is Scoff. He wants a clear out, picks up the dribble, goes to Vanderloo. Vanderloo to Scoff. Scoff guarded by Rankin. Short jumper, good by Scoff. Scoff just backed Rankin down that time and put it up over the top of Rankin. That's 17 now for Joey Scoff. Rankin over the basketball on the left-hand side. Tries to get around the corner, can't. Comes back over to Hargens. Hargens to Kopic, 18 to shoot. Now Milliken. Milliken at the top of the key. Milliken has it poked away by Joey Scoff as he turned his back, and Scoff taps it away, and now Morningside playing over the 1-point lead and the basketball. 1 minute remaining, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Joey Scoff in between the circles. Scoff picks up the dribble, passes left side to Buckley. Buckley on the wing, 10 to shoot. They go to Brocale. Brocale to Buckley. Buckley, Scoff, 5, 4. Scoff, rainbow 3, missed it, no good. Rebound cleared by Morningside, and the putback by Brocale. Brocale with the 2, and Morningside has a 104-101 lead. Looked like Dordt had the rebound. Lorenzen had his pocket picked, and the Mustangs come away with the stick back. And now Dordt trailing by 3, 104-101 with 33.8 seconds remaining. Timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change. and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit ePremierBank.com or stop by any of the 5 Premier Bank locations in Iowa or South Dakota to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
Hi, this is Jennifer Jansen at Epic Realty. At Epic Realty, we take pride in providing professional real estate services with integrity and expertise. Give us a call or stop by our Sioux Center office and visit our website at epichomerealty.com.
Premier Bank is proud to support Dordt University. Visit ePremierBank.com for locations and more information. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here, that's the question. 33.8 seconds remaining. Probably the first best shot. 24 on the shot clock. They throw it underneath. Fairclough layup good. Dordt goes for the 2, so there's your answer. 104 to 103. Defenders trailing by a point as Morningside let Fairclough get free for the 2, and there's 27 seconds remaining. And Dordt will use their second to last timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Today's broadcast brought to you by the Van Engelen Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency in Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelen Agency, Sioux Center Advisors, Mark Hulsoff, Lisa Dykstra, or Kyle Blankers. Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants, offices in Sioux Center and Lamars. Helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
Side with a 1-point lead. And the Morningside Mustangs to inbound, looking long. They throw it into Vanderloo. Vanderloo in the backcourt, floats it over the top. Coming away with it is Buckley, and Buckley is fouled on the play. And Brendan Buckley will go to the free throw line and will shoot free throws, where Morningside is 33 of 35 today. Buckley 9 for 10 from the arc. He missed one earlier today, one of 2 misses by Morningside as a team. Free throw by Buckley is up, bounces off of the rim, and he gets the friendly roll here at the DeWitt. Another one on the way, 22.2 seconds remaining. He'll try to extend it to a 3-point ball game. And Buckley makes it. 106 to 103. Defenders are down 3 with 22.2 seconds left. With the basketball, Rankin. Rankin up the floor. Rankin feeds the trailer. Kopic. Kopic 3, good. Bryce Kopic with the 3. He's got 16, and we're deadlocked at 106. 14 seconds remaining. Here comes Morningside with a timeout left. 10 seconds left. Scoff calls for a clear out, and Morningside's going to call a timeout. Timeout on the floor, charged to the Mustangs. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds. 8.2 seconds left. Beg your pardon, they're on the opposite side. Beg your pardon. So they're facing the bench on the sideline. Brocale to throw it in. Brocale looking, not near the hash mark. They go to Scoff, 7 seconds. Back out front, Vanderloo. Vanderloo, step back, no. Decides against it, gives it to City. City, 3, good. Justin City with the three-pointer. That's going to win it in all likelihood. 0.2 of a second remaining. And the Morningside Mustangs have taken a 109-106 lead as Justin City knocks down the three-pointer from way back. He has 21, and that's a new season high for City. And now, barring something completely out of the ordinary, Dordt needs to go the length of the floor with less than a second remaining. And it certainly looks like the Morningside Mustangs are going to come into the DeWitt and get one in overtime. 109-106, timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. We'll keep it right here. There's 0.2 of a second on the clock, and I'm not even sure. Well, they are looking at it. So there might be time added. I doubt if it'll be much, if any. So they'll take a look at that. Justin City from the left wing, knocking it down. He's got 21. His previous season best was 20. Daniel Brocale, he's got 13 for the Mustangs. Brendan Buckley moments ago made some free throws, and that's been the story of the game for Morningside as they have taken advantage of 37 trips to the free throw line. Dordt 16 of 18, Morningside 35 of 37. And the defenders with 0.2 of a second remaining have got to somehow make a three-pointer to force overtime, a double overtime. Both teams are out of timeouts. Morningside will guard the inbounds pass. This is a new player checking in. First time we are seeing him. That is Fitzy Grant. And throwing it in will be Rankin. Rankin to Lorenzen. Lorenzen, 3 off the mark, no good. Didn't get a real good look at it. Had to get rid of it quickly. And the Dordt defenders fall in overtime, 109-106. 109-106 the final. Morningside advances on. They'll travel to Seward on Tuesday night to face the Concordia Bulldogs. The Dordt defenders will now have Tuesday off, and they will play. They will await word on the matchups for the first and second round of the NAI National Championship 2 weeks from yesterday and today, hosted by the defenders here at the DeWitt Gym. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with a recap of tonight's men's contest, the Wireless World postgame show, right after this 2-minute timeout. We are set for basketball. Dordt in their home whites. Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym on the campus of Dordt University.
And Faber's going to come out there with the rebound. He'll clear it ahead to Wowstra. Wowstra to Benzoin.
No look pass. Lorenzen slammed up. Beckman 3. Bang, bang, bang.
For the Dordt College defenders, they're 30-4 this season. That is a school record, 30 wins.
Basic in the near wing, out on top of Jerry Bohr. Lobs it to Kevin Veenstra.
In traffic. Gets it to go, and he is fouled. They get it to Bendong. Bendong puts it up. Tough shot. Got it to go.
0. It's a wow.
And for the first time in program history, Dordt is your NAIA national champions.
Underneath Hargens over the basket. Dordt wins. Dordt wins. The defenders win.
See Proactive Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab when the aches and pains won't go away. Visit proactivephysicaltherapy.net when you want to get back to the activities you love.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
That's a wild one, and the Morningside Mustangs survive 109 to 106 in overtime after Dordt forced overtime with a bucket near the end of regulation off of an intentionally missed free throw. And the Dordt defenders led briefly in the overtime session, 101 to 100, tied it at 106 on a Bryce Kopic three-pointer. But then a Justin City three with under a second remaining makes the final 109 to 106. The defenders, let's recap it and go ahead and run the highlights while we do. The defenders led at halftime 51 to 50. Had the lead. Their biggest lead of the ball game was, I think, 7, beg your pardon. A 7-point lead. 63 to 56, and then back-to-back threes by Morningside gave them life. Then they knocked in a 2 to give them a lead of 64 to 63, and then it was just a back-and-forth affair the rest of the way. Dordt, the lead exchanged hands several times. We were tied at 79 and 82. And again at 94, Dordt had a 94-91 lead, and 96-94. Morningside got a three-point play to go to make it 97 and 96. Dordt got a free throw, and it was 99-99 at the end of regulation when Connor Milliken got a putback off of a missed shot. And we go to overtime. Dordt scored the first points of the overtime. Morningside scored the next 5. Morningside never trailed again. They win it 109 to 106. This is the Wireless World postgame show. Story of the game, you're going to see it pretty clearly. Dordt 36 of 73 from the floor, 49%. 18 of 37 on threes, 49%. 16 of 18 from the free throw line, 89%. For the Morningside Mustangs, 33 of 63 from the floor, 52%. 8 for 18 on threes, 44%. And they were 35 of 37 from the free throw line for 95%. Dordt was out-rebounded 38-32. Turnovers, Morningside had 11. Dordt had 8. Dordt was led in scoring today by Lucas Lorenzen's 29 points. He had 22 in the first half. Connor Milliken was shut out in the first half. He closes with 21. Bryce Kopic and Luke Rankin both had 17 points. 8 for Ty Vanessa, 6 for Jake Hargens, 3 for Jake Proctor, 5 for Ben Fairclaw, for their total of 106. For the Mustangs, they're led by Brendan Buckley with 28 points, 11 of 12 from the free throw line. 21 points for Justin City. He hit the three-pointer that eventually wins it. And Aiden Vanderloo had 23 points. He was 12 of 12 from the free throw line. 15 points for Joey Scoff. Dordt did a pretty good job limiting him. 12 points for Daniel Brocale. 6 for Caleb Dreckman. 2 for Alex Wilcoxon. And 2 for Charlie Fletcher, for their total of 109. The defenders were led by Connor Milliken's 9 rebounds, 7 for Luke Rankin, 4 for Ben Fairclaw. For the Mustangs, 12 rebounds for Brendan Buckley, and 6 each for Daniel Brocale and Justin City. For the defenders, 12 assists for Luke Rankin. And he also had, well, he didn't have any steals. Connor Milliken had 2 steals. Jake Proctor had a pair of steals as well. The Dordt defenders fall by a final of 109-106 in overtime. Coach Brian Van Haften is making his way up into the balcony area.
Great coach, man. I love watching you.
The Dordt defenders with a 109-106 loss today to Morningside. So now the defenders will await who they play in the conference, in the NAI National Championship field. Dordt 27-3 at the moment, while the Morningside Mustangs improved to 23-7. They will go on and face Concordia on the road on Tuesday in Seward. So Coach Brian Van Haften will take a seat beside me. I'm not sure if he saw the numbers yet. We'll give him an opportunity to glance at those. Recapping the Dordt women victorious earlier today, 80-73 over Hastings. Dordt will now play Briarcliff on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock in the GPAC Finals. That's a rematch of a championship game from 2 years ago. And the men's championship will be Concordia hosting Morningside. And Coach Brian Van Haften takes a seat beside me. And Coach Van Haften, I'm certain disappointment with this one. When it's all said and done, you'll look back, some good things, some things you'd like to have back. And in the end, Morningside makes a couple of plays at the end, it seemed, and they get to go on. Right now, you're waiting for who you play in a couple of weeks. I don't know what else to say other than a tremendous game by both teams. Battled, had postseason feel, which it should, but Morningside moves on.
Yep. Congratulations to those guys. They played well tonight. Yeah, I mean, credit to our guys for hanging in there. I mean, we made a lot of shots tonight. We made a lot of big shots. Connor Milliken had a really nice second half, and Lucas Lorenzen had a great game tonight all the way around. I see we made 18 threes tonight. But the thing for us, we just fouled too much tonight. We didn't do a very good job defensively, and some of that is Morningside, but also some of it is just us. So I just didn't think especially the first half. I thought we were not good at all. Defensively. Man, we've just been so good in the last couple of games being there, and it just didn't work out here tonight. And credit to Morningside for that. I mean, I'm really out down 3.5 seconds to go in regulation. Found a way to score 3 points to tie it up. Bryce makes a big three for us. And honestly, defensively, on the last play, I mean, the fifth option for them shot the basketball from an NBA three, and we'll take that. And although I think that Justin had a really nice game tonight, Justin City, we just didn't want Scoff to go get one or Vanderloo to get one, and so we executed that well, but still made a shot.
What do you do now in the next couple of weeks? You play a week from yesterday and a week from today, hopefully. How do you handle this next week?
Well,
haven't you given it a lot of thought? I mean,
I honestly haven't even thought about it, to be honest with you. I just, spring break for us, so it's a little bit of a challenge to figure out what we're going to do here. But, we'll take 2 or 3 days off for sure, and then we'll get back at it. And, we're excited. We get to host on, a week from Friday, and our guys have done a wonderful job this season. We've won all the close games. We just didn't get this one tonight, but all the others we have won. And, so I'm proud of our guys.
I don't have a whole lot to add, Coach. I mean, it's a 109-106 overtime win. Teams making shots. You got a few things if you want to pick at it a little bit, but in the end, you're playing a national tournament team.
Yep.
In the postseason, a very highly motivated team. It seems like they have played their best basketball against your team in the 3 meetings. And in the end, they come away with one today by 3. And I'm certainly glad we likely won't see them again for a while at least. And we'll take it as it comes.
We'll play anybody. I mean, we really will. We're the kind of team, we don't really care which teams we play. We don't want to sit around and go, oh, man, we don't want to play them or that. And, we're good. I mean, we'll just go out there and give everything we got and see what happens.
Coach, I will let you go. Thanks for coming up.
Okay, thank you, Mike.
And we have one more item of business to take care of. So we're going to take a 1-minute break. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym right after this 1-minute timeout.
Looking for top-notch rental equipment for your next project? Look no further than Rental, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928. Today's broadcast brought to you by Flooring and Design in Sioux Center. Whether you are building a new home, remodeling your current home, or wanting to freshen up your decor, we can help make your home as unique as you. Stop in to see us at Flooring and Design.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference. Today's broadcast brought to you by Prairie Life Chiropractic, combining skill and expertise that spans the entire chiropractic, acupuncture, and physical health spectrum. They want you to move better and live better.
We have the player of the game brought to you by Ross Hoekstra with State Farm serving Sioux County and the tri-state area. Call Ross 712-722-0806 for all your insurance needs. Stop by the Sioux Center office next to Dairy Queen. Our State Farm player of the game today for his second half efforts is Connor Milliken. Connor Milliken with the player of the game for his efforts. Connor, pull up the line score for him. Milliken today, 21 points all in the second half, 9 rebounds, and also had a couple of steals. Obviously, Lucas Lorenzen in contention with 29 points and 3 rebounds, but Connor also got the shot at the end of regulation to send it to overtime, and for that, he is the player of the game. 109-106 the final. Morningside wins it. Dordt women get a win 80-73. For the Defender women, they'll play Briarcliff on Tuesday night. That'll be a 7 o'clock start time, and have to work out the details, but hoping we can have that one on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network as well. So that's going to do it for our broadcast. This has been a production of a partnership with Sioux County Radio, the Dordt Media Network, and the Dordt University Athletic Communication Office. Dordt Media Network is under the direction of Rich Lodewijk. The Athletic Communication Office includes Matt Boss and Josh Tatton. Both those Dordt entities are staffed primarily by Dordt University students. Sioux County Radio broadcast engineer today was Peyton Work. Dordt Media Network operators, I never got the full list, but we thank them for coming in on a spring break Saturday, and I know we had some graduates also come in and help us out as well, so we appreciate their work today as well. For everyone here at Dordt University, all those fine folks, I'm Mike Biker. Have a great evening.